Looks like them gravy boys is at it again.
Well, ahoy there, mateys! That's fucking stupid. How's it going, guys? And welcome to The Sims busting out of the prison colony. We're gonna create a new tradition on this channel, and that's gonna be torture the Sims and put them in prison colonies. So let's just get right into it, huh? We're gonna go straight to free play, and we'll hop right in. You guys are gonna get the inside scoop. We're gonna start by creating a fresh family. So we'll start at number 1 Free Street, because that's the only option. So obviously what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to create a prison colony warden or what have you, and then some laborers, some workers, disposable at that. And so let's begin. So enter your family's last name. What sounds like a good prison colony kind of rich guy, owns a plantation? I'm feeling Scorsby. All right, so let's just begin with the prison colony warden. What would his name be? He would be known as Biggs Scorsby with 2 G's and an S. Biggs Scorsby. And he's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a fat guy. So he's not very neat. He's definitely not outgoing, and he's probably not. He's nothing. He's a mean guy. Perfect. He's slowly taking shape. He looks way too young though. Look at that fucking Ashton Kutcher ass haircut. In 7 years ago. He's really starting to get to that plantation owner level now that I'm going for here. He definitely won't have earrings though. That's definitely way too liberal. Alrighty. Now we need some prisoners. Crustin. I was thinking Justin, and then I was thinking Krayshawn. And this is what you get. Now, Crustin's, you know, he's a spry young lad. So he's a good worker. He's very active. He's a nice guy. He tries to make the best out of the situations, you know, and he's very outgoing. He's not very neat or playful, though. You know, he's a hard worker. And everybody's gonna have to have a uniform. What will everyone be forced to wear? Everyone's required to wear a rapper hoodie and medallion. What's the most demeaning item we can do here? Heart boxers? Probably so. Crustin has a pompadour. Just like me sometimes. And he has a little mustache. Salsa Keen. Salsa Squint. Salsa Quint. Now, Salsa Squint, she's a, you know, she's the one that kind of keeps everyone together. She's very neat. You know, pretty outgoing. And she's playful. Not very active though, so she's a lazy worker. If I can't make her barefoot, I can at least make her wear these tacky socks. Stanchard. That's Stanley and Richard. Stanchard lost his eyesight in the war. Stanchard is a cholo. Alright, and here is the Scorsby prison colony family. Man, the music in this game is so trill. Somebody get this bass guitarist a solo gig, huh? Somebody get this bass guitar as a solo gig, huh? Prison colonies don't grow on trees. You need money. Money grows on gnomes. The second thing we need to do is differentiate social classes. He enjoys a nice sit down with a good book. As do we all. Dank fucking side table. Little fucking reading lamp action. Only the best right by the bed. Only the best will do. Now it's important that we build prisoner quarters. Alright, you guys. Well, a whole lot has changed in a little bit of time. At least for you. So here we have Biggs Scorsby's just sitting down to a nice book like he does. And then over here, we have the prison colony. They've all taken to creating pottery for profit. As you can see, they're all currently at their workstations creating pottery. I've given them metal graded floors for fluids. Here we have the sleeping quarters. Sleeping quarters. And Biggs decided that yeah, that's really annoying actually. Biggs decided that beds didn't really fit into his profit margin plan. So he kind of substituted for, you know, metal folding chairs, which are almost as good. Which I'll demonstrate for you guys now. Get everybody to their quarters here. See, look, doesn't everybody look happy? Look at, huh? I don't know. So yeah, in prison camp, you've got three things. You've got sitting. You've got sitting and making pottery. And then there's a third room that was created over here. This is known as the hurt room. And nobody, and I mean nobody, ever wants to have to visit the hurt room. Anyway, let's play! Yeah, man, things could not be going better out here. Everybody's leveling up their pottery making skills. Things are pretty trill right now. However, among this tale, morale began to drop like, well, it dropped like flies. The three prisoners no longer seemed to care about making pottery. They wanted to get over to those bookcases and read some books. How did they know their bookcases over there? Well, they could look through this little window here and see. As you can see, Biggs didn't have a lot of remorse about this. Eventually, as days grew to weeks, the prison colony grew hungry, bored, famished, if you will, sleep deprived even. However, Biggs began to fear mutiny as he watched upon the rapidly declining morale of the crew. He began to fear mutiny, and he took extreme measures. Fearing the worst, Biggs sent his prison colony to the hurt room to make sure any advances towards mutiny would be stifled. As their clothes began to ignite, I could hear their frenzied screams through the walls. It made for a difficult read. I told that silly man I wanted the walls completely soundproofed. I'll have to invite him over for brunch sometime. So, you know, Biggs learned a big lesson that evening, and that is that if you want your prison colony to succeed, you can't take away basic human needs such as bathrooms, food, and a bed. I think the lesson learned here today was that we have to be dehumanizing, but only just enough. Unfortunately, the whole project had to be scrapped as, well, he introduced them to the hurt room. But this is only just the beginning of The Sims Prison Colony Edition. We will have other prison colonies show up on future episodes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys leave a punch on that like button. Please give me a subscription. Times are tough and the struggle is non-fictional. And be sure to stick around, because here at the Gravy Boys, we always be riding that gravy train.